Oh, hello everyone. It's Charlton, and don't know if you're familiar with this story, this trial of a former firefighter who's been charged with intent to murder, assault to with intent to murder, attempted murder. So, and if convicted, he could face life in prison. And I believe the closing arguments are going to be made tomorrow. This is in Oakland County, which is outside Detroit. He's a former Detroit firefighter. The incident happened in April, where a young teenage African American um, boy, Brendan Walker, approached his house. I think the kid missed his bus and didn't know how to get to school and was walking to school, when going up there to ask for directions. And this person, um, you know, just I don't know. He freaked out and thought that the person was trying to burglarize the home, or it was a home invasion. I think he and his wife claimed that they were on high alert from previous incidents, something like that. But I think the big thing is that he had said in firing at the kid that he tripped on his way, out the door or something, pursuing him, and the gun just went off. And the surveillance footage, which is his own surveillance footage, doesn't seem to show that, And I don't know, man. It doesn't look too good. I don't know who his attorney is. I don't know how it got to this point where he's facing, intent to murder, assault with intent to murder, which, if convicted, he could face life in prison. And, but here's the video. You can pretty much judge for yourself. His name is Jeffrey Zeigler. The 14-year-old boy is Brendan Walker. That's him right there, and there's the retired firefighter Jeffrey Zeigler right there. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot surrounding it. I just don't see, because it seems so open and shut when you watch the video. You would have thought the person would have just work something out with the prosecutor with a much lesser charge, basically. And I don't know. I don't know. Here's the video. All right, there's no real audio to it, so I'll just play it. Honestly, I'm just completely baffled by the entire situation. Why he did what that, in the video, why he took this all the way to trial. I'm just completely confused. I think the kid was actually shot. I don't even know that for sure, but it says here, this is the Detroit Metro Times video release showing white Rochester Hills man shooting at black teen. Maybe he didn't hit the kid. I'm not sure. But it says, remember Jeffrey Zeigler, the white 52-year-old former Detroit firefighter who shot an unarmed 14-year-old black kid in April. Zeigler's home security footage of the incident was released to the jury to review on Tuesday. And, well, it doesn't look good for Zeigler. I'd have to agree. The teenager, a Rochester high school freshman, told investigators he got lost on his way to school and knocked on Zeigler's door for help. Zeigler, meanwhile, said he thought someone was breaking into his house and alleges he tripped when running outside, causing his shotgun to accidentally discharge. But that's not what appears to happen in the video. Instead, Zeigler is shown appearing to aim at the teen, who at that point was already running away after seeing the shotgun. I don't know, dude. I just, honest to goodness, don't know how in the heck this came to this, both in the incident and how I don't know. It's just baffling to me. So I actually better understand a little bit now. Over at the Daily Mail, they have some description of the wife testified. She's the one who answered the door. So when the young man, Brennan, I forget his name already, Brennan Walker, went and knocked on the door. His wife answered it, and she's the one who, sort of panicked, and I think she screamed. And her husband woke. He was in a deep sleep, and he woke up, just not knowing what was going on, and went and got his gun, I think, immediately. And so he enters into the situation just after just waking up, and that's kind of how it happened. I can almost understand that a little bit better now. She testified. She broke down in tears. So did he. And but at least now I kind of understand how how they made this big mistake. So it says Dana Zeigler, the wife, then frantically dialed 911. While on the witness stand, the 911 call was played. As she listened to the audio, she began to get emotional. Dana Zeigler then broke down in tears. As she left the witness stand, her husband embraced her. He was then seen wiping away tears. Jeffrey Zeigler also took the witness stand on Thursday. So what she said, she recalled the initial moments when she noticed Brennan walking toward her home. I was screaming as loud as I possibly could, saying, "Somebody is breaking into my house," she said. I saw a black person standing at my door, and I screamed at him, and I asked him what he was doing there. He tells me that he is going to school, and at that point he approaches the door. Forward momentum comes forward, opens the screen door, and puts his hand on the door handle again, as though he's coming into my house. Dana Zeigler testified that she panicked. Her screams woke up her husband, Jeffrey Zeigler, who was in a deep sleep. She said Brennan did not look like an innocent student. He didn't look like a child, she told the court. He was a rather big man standing there, and also, if he was going to school, we have no schools in our area. As his wife was screaming in a panic, Jeffrey Zeigler rushed downstairs to see what was going on. Dana Zeigler then frantically dialed 911. While on the witness stand, the 911 call was played. I just said that. He insists he fired his gun as a warning shot, but his foot slipped on the pavement. He wanted to fire more up in the air, more towards my shoulder, and I didn't get the chance because, like I said, it was slippery, and I didn't have a good grip on the gun, he said. Jeffrey Zeigler said it wasn't until he watched the surveillance video that he realized the person who came to his porch was a 14-year-old boy. I felt extremely remorseful. I was just shocked, he said. He was then asked what, if anything, he would have done differently. I would have given him a ride to school, Zeigler said. The Zeiglers have been burglarized 3 times between 2009 and 2010. A detective testified. Final arguments in the trial are scheduled for Friday. The jury will then deliberate before rendering a verdict. I don't know, man. I don't know why I came all the way to this. It seems odd to me, and it does seem like a huge mistake. Not necessarily justifying it, but it seems like he didn't even know what was going on. He shouldn't have just fired his weapon, but he came into it, not knowing everything, and I don't know. And they just wish they could take it back, basically. I don't think the young man was shot. Not that makes it okay. I'm just saying, he's facing attempted murder. I mean, why did the prosecutor take it all the way to this point with that charge? I just don't know if it's the politics of the area or what. All right, man, that's the story there. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.